Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. For today's video, I am going to teach you on how you can add or make a date picker in Figma. So, without further ado, let's begin. First, go to figma.com and log into your Figma account. Once you're in your main dashboard, select the project where you want to add a date picker on. Once you're inside your project, this is how we'll begin. First, go to the bottom panel and click on text. Now, let's type 1. From here, select it again using right click and then click on Auto Add Layout. Once you click on Add an Auto Layout, once you add an auto layout, go to the right panel and we're going to resize it. Make this 40 on the width and 40 on the height. And make sure that your text is aligned on the center. Now, we're going to copy this 2 times. So, Control C and Control V and another one. Now, let's change the color of the first one and make the background into white. And then, the second one would be how it will look when we hover our mouse. So let's make it sky blue. And then, the final frame would be how it will look once we click on it. So let's make it dark blue. Again, go to Fill and click right here. Then, once we're done changing the colors of the background, select all 3 frames and go to the action panel. And then we're going to search for Create Component Set right here. Now the next thing is we would connect it to one another. Go to the right corner and click on Prototype. This will allow us to connect these component sets. So first, you will see when you hover your mouse on the first frame, you can see the small circle on the right side. So click on that and then you're going to drag it to the second picture until it is connected. And then let's change the trigger to while hovering, and then the animation should be Smart Animate and make the duration 100. Once done, let's do it from the second frame to the third frame. But the trigger will be on click, change to, Smart Animate, Ease Out, and 100. And lastly, we're going to connect the third frame to the first frame. So again, on click, change to frame 1, Smart Animate, Ease Out, and 100 ms. Now, our component is ready for use. So, to add this, go to the left panel and click on Assets. Then, let's search for component. And you should see it right here as component 2. So, copy that or insert instance. Now, we're going to copy this 6 more times. Now, let's make 6 columns of this. So, again, copy it. Once you copy it 6 times, we are now going to change it manually to a dates in a calendar. So first, the second row and below would be 1 to 31. You can only do this manually. So, to do that, simply double click on the number. And once you see the highlight, you can now change it. So, since we've arrived with 31, we're going to delete this now. Now, for the top, we're going to change it to Monday to Sunday. Again, make sure that it is highlighted. You can even add a month above. So we simply need to copy one and let's adjust the scale And let's say this would be July. Now, we're going to select the date and the days, then right click, and then we're going to click on Detach Instance. And then right click again and click on Ungroup. Now, for the fun part, we're going to add a frame to this. So, go to the bottom corner and click on Frame, and let's add a frame to it. Now, let's check if it works. So, simply click here, and then let's play right here. Click on Preview. Now, let's hover your mouse on one of the dates. As you can see, when you hover, it changes. Now, let's try to click it. And now you can click. And now, you have an interactive date picker on Figma. So, if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more helpful video tutorials. See you in the next video. Bye!